More now on the news that the UK's first 5G network, which should allow mobile users to download entire films in seconds, has been switched on today. EE is starting the service in 6 major UK cities, with 10 more locations due to come online by the end of the year. Well, today the BBC had the UK's first live broadcast over a 5G connection. Chris Fox is in Covent Garden for us now, where there's a really good 5G connection. Chris, tell us more about what 5G can do that 4G can't.
Well, fingers crossed if this works really well, you'll notice a short delay between you asking me a question and me answering, because that's one of the benefits of 5G. And of course there's that higher data rate, so we can pump more data. That means you should be seeing me in full HD if you're watching in HD, crystal clear pictures, no breakup. Now, broadcasters already used devices like this to strap together about 8 4G connections to do this kind of thing. Well, now we can do it all with one 5G SIM card. And we've done a little speed test just now. We're getting 270 megabits per second. That's about 10 times at least faster than what you'd get on a 4G phone. Rory was here earlier. He got 600 megabits per second, so very, very fast indeed.
So in terms of people who aren't broadcasting, tell us a little bit more about what it might mean for phone use.
Yeah, for phone users, I've got the movie streaming service open here. If I try and download some episodes of the BBC's Bodyguard, I'll just start a download going there. And that's about an hour program. Hopefully this will just take a few seconds to go. So those download speeds is one of the major benefits. Also low latency. So when I just talked about a very short time delay between you asking your question and me answering, that's also very useful for things like gaming. And that download's done, by the way, the whole hour episode just in seconds. Might as well do the whole series, it's worth a watch. But yeah, those short download speeds are very good. There's also, you can fit many more connections on to a 5G setup. So if you've ever been to a stadium or a concert and you've noticed, oh, I can't get on the internet right now, there's too many people, in theory 5G will solve that. So some big benefits for us in the future.
That was impressively fast, Chris. But let's just ask finally about the health concerns that some people might have around 5G. Just explain to us what those concerns are and what the response from EE is.
Well, 5G works a little bit differently. You need many more masts. So people are always concerned when masts go up, especially near their homes or schools. In theory, something like 5G could have a mast on every lamppost or something like that. It uses not dissimilar technology to existing 4G. So in that kind of respect, it shouldn't be more damaging to our health. EE says it uses a guidance from the World Health Organization to make sure that it's way within acceptable limits of radiation. And the kind of radiation that 5G and 4G uses is non-ionizing radiation, so it doesn't break down your DNA. In theory, it should be safe. It's low energy radiation at the opposite end of the spectrum from something like X-rays. Okay,
Chris, good to see you broadcasting smoothly from Covent Garden for us today using 5G. Chris Fox there. And later on this afternoon, right here on the BBC News channel, we'll be taking your questions on what 5G could mean for you. Our technology reporter, Chris Fox, you just saw him, will be here in the studio at 3:30, hot-footing it from Covent Garden. So if you have a question, please do get in touch. You can send it in the usual ways via text on 61124. You can tweet us using the hashtag BBC Ask This, or email your question to askthis@bbc.co.uk.